friends, Kevin here, your Sacramento, Stockton area realtor and lender, here with this week's weekly real estate report. First one for the new year. Now, the question that I know is on everybody's mind is exactly this. How long can you leave Christmas decorations up? Well, I say my rule of thumb is the first Saturday of the new year, it's time to start thinking about bringing them down. But if you're my beautiful daughter-in-law who just loves Christmas, I think March 1st is her answer simply because she loves the Christmas season. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about real estate. So, taking a look at the chart for this new year, let's start right up here with our median list price. Now, we had dropped down to right in here, right about 608. And we have started climbing our way back up the last several weeks. Last week was 623. This week it went up just a little bit more to 625. So our median list price is now at $625,000, working its way back up. So what is our median sales price doing? Well, that one's a little up and down continuously. So this is the one that I have to correct every single week after the numbers came in. So after corrections, last week's number came in at 560,000, which is up 5,000 from the previous week. Now, so far this week, we're at 550, which is down a little bit, but we have to see what the corrected numbers are going to be for that one. So interesting times right there. I've talked a lot about the fact that we had a huge spread between the numbers here, up to $100,000 spread. Now it's getting closer and closer. We're around $50,000, $60,000 spread between what homes are being listed for and what they're selling for. Another bit of interesting news here about how long it's taking to sell. So if I take a look at right here, the number of active homes on the market, and I say, what is the average combined days on market? And combined days on market means that, well, sometimes a house will be listed and then the agent will take it off the market for a few days, then put it back on. That is combined. So maybe they get a reset on days on market, but combined meaning the total amount, which is the true number. So right now we're at right about 80 days on the market is the average for these homes that are on the market, 80 days. But if we take a look at the combined average for the homes that have sold, the average is 43. So it's kind of interesting that the homes that are selling are on the market half as long as the homes just sitting on the market, which is to say, it's not that unusual for homes to sit on the market for a while. But the big takeaway is after about 45 days, which is where you should expect to be, realistically, if you put your house on the market, after about 45 days, now we're starting to get a bit longer than maybe it should be. But that all depends. The more expensive the house, the longer it's going to sit. The less expensive the house, the shorter it's going to sell, just because there's more buyers down in the lower end. So active homes, you can see it's just kind of dropping off a cliff here. Very normal. That is going to turn around here and start to level off, but it's not going to start working its way up again until next month, about middle of next month. And we can expect to see about the same thing. Our selling season, or I should say the buying season, I guess, because it depends on whose perspective you're looking at it from, but pending sales, that's going to turn around, start going the other way. So buyers are going to start coming out, making more offers here in the next week or two. We're going to see that take off and go for the whole buying season here for several months. So what about rates? Because that's kind of a big driving point behind a lot of this, I think. Well, inventory and rates. Inventory's low. Rates have not been low, but this week rates stayed the same. Last week we're at 6.61. This week Freddie Mac says the average is 6.62, which is down a little over a full point. Where did we peak out at? Peaked out at 7.79 back in the end of October. So end of October till now, we've seen over a percent decrease, which is going to fuel more buyers. But the thing I'm thinking of that's on my mind is, what about those people who got into a rate that was up in the near 8% rate? What are they going to do? And what my word of advice is for those people, it's going to be you're going to want to refinance is what I'm looking for here. There's going to be a big enticement to do a refinance. My advice right now is maybe just just hold a little bit. And if you are going to refinance, make sure that it really is saving you some money. Because a lot of times people just jump into it thinking, well, it's a better rate, it's going to save you money. But there's a lot of fees associated with refinancing. So make sure you contact somebody you trust. If you trust me, give me a call. I'd be happy to run the numbers for you and give you an honest opinion on that. So that's it for this week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend taking down those Christmas decorations. I'll see you here next week. Take care. Bye.